Welcome back, and let's delve into more politics. This time, we're staying with the African Democratic Congress, of course, with respect to the involvement of former Attorney General of the Federation, Mr. Abubakar Malami, who is being tried by the EFCC. Now, when the former Attorney General of the Federation is concerned, there's so many, angles to discussing either his involvement in politics or his record as former Attorney General. Let's bring in Mr. Habib Abubakar Sambo, the Publicity Secretary of the African Democratic Congress, who joins us virtually this morning. Mr. Abubakar, thank you for joining us on the program.
Thank you very kindly for having me.
So let's begin with your party's position as far as EFCC's trial of the former Attorney General is concerned. Your party has been speaking and saying that the commission has been selective and it should release the former Attorney General. But of course, we've seen the EFCC also initiating trials on allegations of financial misappropriation against former ministers in the cabinet of late President Muhammadu Buhari. So help us understand your party's reasoning on its accusation of selectiveness against the commission.
It should be noted that Abubakar Malami was a foundation member of the APC. He served for 8 years, and since the inception of this government, Abubakar Malami was in APC until when he recently made a declaration that he is contesting to be the governor of Kebbi State. 2 days after his declaration, then EFCC sent him an invitation. He went there and was granted bail, and he did not jump any condition of the bail. He came back to Kebbi for his own political activities, and 2 days after coming, EFCC sent him another invitation. So in all honesty, this is not a coincidence. It is a carefully choreographed political witch hunt. Abubakar Malami is anti-corruption champion. If it was a uniform fight against corruption, I believe he himself would have applauded it. But this is a selective fight against corruption. There are people in government that were under investigation, but now for the fact that they have joined the APC, the investigation has been carpeted. But Abubakar Malami and many other opposition figures that are now championing the agenda of throwing APC into the political dustbin are being witch hunted. So that is unacceptable. Section 35, subsection 4 of the Nigerian Constitution mandates that every arrested person should be charged to court within 24 hours if there is a court within 40 kilometers of the place of the arrest, or at most 48 hours. He has been there for virtually 6 days now, and there is no official statement from the AFCC why he is in detention. And they go on media trial and in actual sense, what is being said on the media is entirely different from the actual issue of contention.
So talk to us about what is the actual issue in contention, because we must uphold the rule of law. Yes, you're very correct as to when someone is accused, how long it will take for the person to be charged to court. But we'll reference that because there were times in the past where even he has been accused and he's defended it, if my memory serves me right, where courts have given judgment and the issue of national security over fundamental rights became a contentious issue. And he said national security, fundamental right, for instance, is not absolute when it comes to national security. So it looks like, the monster you created is like a monster you created is now coming home to bite in that situation. This just is a general comparison, without saying is guilty or not guilty, because the court will decide all of that. But get back to us on what exactly did they say he did, from besides what we know is being reported.
up to this moment, there is no official statement from EFCC of what he has done. There is no official statement. And as a party, as I told you, we are solidly behind Abubakar Malami. And we want EFCC and all other security agencies to respect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What is said on the media remains a mere rumor, since it cannot be proven. And no official statement from EFCC till this moment.
Well, the former Attorney General himself had spoken about it, saying that the EFCC invited him to maybe clarify issues around duplication in the Abacha loot matter. There have also been reports of allegations of him having several bank accounts and the rest. But what has been said by some is that since he was Attorney General, he understands the process. We can talk about bail being discretionary, as the FCC had spoken about him not meeting all of the conditions and all of that. Some are saying, how about you just allow the process be concluded? So whether you're guilty or not, we'll see it. Again, this is a former Attorney General of the Federation, so this is someone that should uphold integrity, transparency, and accountability.
Let me clear this misconception. It is not true that Abubakar Malami has 46 bank accounts. It remains a mere social media trial and rumor. And I don't know which law of Nigeria forbids one from having as much account as he wishes. As ordinary as I am, I have virtually 12 accounts. How much more of a person of caliber of Abubakar Malami? And we are not saying Abubakar Malami is above the law, but certainly he should not be under it. His fundamental rights should be maintained.
Did you say
all what we are saying?
Did you say he should not be? Pardon me. Did you say he should not be under the law?
Yes, he should not be.
So he should be above the law or at par with the law?
He should be related with in accordance with the law of Nigeria. That is all we are saying.
Mr. Abubakar, how would you know if the former Attorney General of the Federation doesn't have that number of bank accounts?
Because there is no official statement to state that. EFCC did not say that. It remains a social media rumor. And if EFCC has, well, I have not seen it. And it has not. But since the beginning of this case, we have been on it. We have been following them. We have been following the development. EFCC never said Abubakar Malami has 46 bank accounts.
But would the EFCC be investigating your principal just because it wants to have a jolly ride? Shouldn't the party allow the EFCC, perform its statutory functions?
EFCC is a formation of law. Therefore, it should investigate him in accordance with the law. Detaining him for virtually 6 days without charging him to court is illegal and unacceptable.
So why do you say that the FCC is on a witch hunt? Because there are other former ministers under the cabinet of late President Muhammadu Buhari who are also being tried by the EFCC. Former Minister of Aviation is being tried. Former Minister of Labor, Dr. Chris Ngige, is also being tried. And they are all APC members. As a matter of fact, the former aviation minister has denied having any links with any coalition or any political party. So why is your principle an exception to the rule? Why do you say he's been witch hunted?
Even during the election of 2023, Chris Ngige made it incandescently clear that he will never campaign for this government and its leader. He made it incandescently clear. And we heard a rumor that he was about to declare his interest to join the ADC this very week. And when they got the information, they got him arrested. Abubakar Malami, as I have said, was rather a member of the APC. He was never invited by EFCC until when he declared his intention to run for the governorship of Kebbi State. That was when they invited him. So there are many people in government that are supposed to be under EFCC investigation. Their files are still not closed. Example,
well
they are former chairman.
Pardon me. The EFCC could well say that it's probably when he heard that there was going to be an invitation that he decided to declare for governor ahead of that. I mean, it could go either ways, right? But this is an ongoing conversation and something we're definitely following. But it's important to hear all of the sides and ensure that the right thing is done. Bukola.
It's not when he heard, sir. They sent him an invitation on Wednesday and said they needed to see him on Thursday. And we believe it is a careful, choreographed political witch hunt, so that to detain him over the weekend and claim it is not a working day. No more, no less.
All right. Well, Mr. Abubakar, so many reactions are trailing your party's position about this particular investigation being, out of bias or not necessarily in line with the law. Someone has been speaking on X, and that's the former chairman of the NHRC, Human Rights Commission, and he says your former principal he described him as a grubby, vexatiously political attorney general, and if he's accusing the EFCC of being biased, they're only carrying out what exactly he taught them. I'd like you to react to this in 10 seconds, and then we can wrap up.
Well, that is his own opinion, and I believe that is not true. Abubakar Malami is an anti-corruption champion, and his records speak for him.
All right.
He has championed anti-corruption in this country, and if anybody over there will have, a different opinion, that is for him. But in Kebbi, he is widely celebrated and across Nigeria. And believe you me, history has shown that anybody that faces this political persecution, it is a signal that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. The government at the center and at the local level are scared of what Abubakar Malami can do politically, and 2027 will show it. Irrespective of whatsoever, Abubakar Malami remains adamant, focused, resolute, and determined.
2027 is upon us already, Mr. Abubakar. Habib Abubakar is the publicity secretary of the African Democratic Congress. Thank you for joining us on this particular one.
Thank you very kindly for having me. Thank you.